This is April Schulthies. Native America suffered the genocide. It was not war. There was no need for settlers to come here, since the land was already settled by indigenous peoples and inhabited for some time. This was not colonization, it was invasion. Invasion by Rome. This is April Schulthies, using the computer to generate this message. Did you know that Native Americans were denied the right to practice their religious beliefs? Yes, right here in the United States, where everyone is supposedly guaranteed freedom of religion, Native Americans weren't allowed to practice their religion, all the way into the 1970s. In 1978, the American Indian Religious Freedom Act was finally passed, recognizing that the government had inhibited Native American religious practices, and the government had even kept indigenous peoples from accessing sacred sites and using sacred objects. Indigenous peoples were subjected to assimilation, so they could no longer even pray in their native language. Native Americans had to fight in order to restore ancient tribal customs. All this was done while stealing their lands. The United States stole Native Americans' beliefs, customs, culture, and their lands. Native American leader Thunderhawk said people need to know about fighting to get your land back. Land that was stolen. Yes, these lands were stolen from indigenous peoples by genocide. Why were the stolen lands never returned? This is April Schulthies. I myself do not really know my genetic background, and I'm probably a mixture of nearly everything. I was raised with general Christian principles, but I found out this is Rome, and, in fact, I was being told to worship a triumvirate. That's polytheism, the worship of more than one God. I'm a monotheist, and I worship one God. I obey the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the one true creator, whether you call the creator Yahweh, Allah, or Wanakiah, he who makes live. It's the same righteous God, the same creator. It's one God. There's only one. That means my beliefs approximately match Judaism and Islam. I am an Abrahamic monotheist. I was always a monotheist. I didn't know I was being lied to. This is April Schulthies, using the computer to generate this message. There are basically two groups in the world, the godly and the ungodly. Which are you? This is April Schulthies. I was treated like garbage my entire life, and then they tried to throw me away. I am a victim of genocide. Genocide is very real today. This is Rome, and Rome poisoned and killed my dogs, killed 2 of my brothers, killed my niece, and came after me, too. They are after me still. Once Rome decides to put you down, they want you dead. Rome is still here. Rome is responsible for the genocide of Jews, Africans, Muslims, Russians, Irish, Celts, Japanese, Chinese, Aborigines, Vietnamese, Koreans, Hmong, Hawaiians, Eskimos, Native Americans, and more. Mexicans are dying on the border every day. We are still dealing with Herod today, Herod in Rome. The scriptures say, it is never the wish of the disbelievers from among the people of the book, nor of the polytheists, that any good should be sent down to you from your Lord. But Allah chooses for his mercy whomever he wills. Allah is possessor of sublime grace.